Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have not one, but two boxes from Birdmoss that were sent to me for review. Now this box is unlike any other that I review on the channel. I don't know of any other boxes that are quite like it, but it is so magical and so wonderful. It's not for everyone and I totally understand that. You would categorize it as a lifestyle box because we get little bits and bobs. Some of them are not necessarily the most functional pieces, but they're always beautiful. And what's wonderful about it is the curation and the story that goes behind each box. Every box has a theme. Every box has a letter that is written and it tells you about this magical world of Birdmoss, but probably the best way to experience it and see if it is right for you or someone that you know is to watch this unboxing. So this is their beautiful new box design that came out a couple of months ago. I just think it is so lovely. It is printed on all the sides, including the interior. So just lovely, right? And of course we have the beautiful dark tissue paper, a lovely seal. And this box, by the way, is $45 per month. I do have a code for you. So if you want to try it out, it's Noel, and that will save you $10 on your first box. I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below, but so beautiful. And then of course we have that lovely poem there, which I will read to you because I haven't done it, I don't think, in a while. It says, as the days grow darker, you grow wiser. Well, hopefully, what happens as the days go longer and lighter? Gather pen, paper, matches. This is the start of it all, when finally dusk begins to fall and muffle the day's noises and needs. It starts with a tug, a beckoning scent, a rustle, the faint rattle of seeds. You didn't know that you were missing from a story pouring forward in another place. You break the seal and feel the skating brush of a wing. So just love it. There's poetry in it. There's often a DIY project. It can kind of help with your creativity. If you're someone who likes to journal or write fiction, I feel like this can give you a lot of inspiration every month. So she does usually ship towards the end of the month. These two boxes came to me. Again, they are sent for review in pretty quick succession. So I believe that we just got the December box, which will be the second box today, a little bit early because of the holiday season coming up. And this is the November box that we are looking at right now. But definitely check out the site. You'll be able to see past boxes. You can see if there's any deals right now for signing up. But again, that $10 off is pretty good. This is fun. So we have some like ephemera, some almost like little parchment pieces of paper with a little butterfly paper clip, and then everything comes in little bits and baggies and fun things. This is the collector box, I believe, which I was really hoping I would have the opportunity to review. So I do try to like pull everything out usually of this particular box and sort of instead of going from the top down, because I like to follow the letter. So just to give you guys a little bit of a peek, we have these like charts, almost like, oh, these are so wonderful. Miniature books, some how-to. This is so wonderful, you guys. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so we always get the card that tells us it's the collector and just beautiful images. I hope some of you who get Birdmoss have been saving these, and then sort of a description, an intro to that. And you also get intros and information about upcoming boxes in emails that are sent to you. The Museum of Recollections is housed in an imposing building on Point Lacuna Main Square. Founded in the city's heyday and designed by ambitious architects, its ornate facade was once covered in mosaics. Now some of the glittering tiles are missing, and the lagoon sometimes laps at the building's foundations. Its visitors have dwindled, but it seems that the collector hasn't noticed their absence. She is focused on her own projects. Above all, she values small, personal moments. Hence, only a few of the museum's exhibits are dedicated to historic battles, decrees, and changes in government. But gallery after gallery overflows with carefully tended letters, intimate tokens, and little curiosities gathered on walks. The collector lives in an attic apartment under the museum's sloping roof. Both her days and her evenings are occupied by sorting, rearranging, and dusting the displays. Many of the memories she cherishes are her own. So, sorry about the glare there, but that is so lovely, of course. And, you know, what she was describing in terms of the things that the collector collects, is very much the kinds of things that we get in a Birdmoss box. And then here is the letter, and I always love that it's annotated, right? It looks like someone actually took their nice little script in a brown pen and annotated it, and of course it tells us all about the actual contents of the box. So it is a product list, but sort of told in a narrative form. So this is the consolation of objects. Dream to the threshold of the Museum of Recollections. The blue and white tiles in the entryway seem familiar. Now on the back, we do have the selection of curios, jars with cork tops for storing the tiniest of treasures like salt, seed beads, and spices, a tiny pumpkin, a puka pod, jade chips for decision making, yellow shells from the far shore, Samaria Rangiana for joy in small things. Wooden bowl, wax, use a tiny dab to temporarily tack down curios on shelves. Oh yeah, like museum wax. Let's see, she was once known as the numinist. All right, you guys, let's get into it, because I do want to try to open the other box for you all in one fell swoop. So first of all, we have the Reptile Companion. It says, as you step into the museum's foyer, you're greeted by a brightly colored reptile. Oh goodness, you're initially intimidated by the creature's sharp teeth, but he obviously bears you no ill will. The collector befriended this beast in the desert. He trembles at the smallest vibration, so attuned to the earth's grinding layers that he can signal the approach of an earthquake. Let's see if I can find the reptile. I think this is the reptile. It came in a little bag, so some of the, like, sometimes I have to guess. Oh my goodness, I think it's a little alebrie. Oh my gosh, I always love these. I got a couple of them when I was just in Mexico. Fun little mystical animals. Oh, and I love this. He's kind of like a dragon, kind of like a turtle with this little bobbing head. That is so much fun. The reptile leads you away from the public exhibits to a workroom where the collector is restoring some sort of shawl. Okay. Then, this is kind of the awesome item. We get this cupboard. It came in a little box. This is the Curiosity Cupboard. It says both the public spaces and back rooms are lined with shelves, drawers, and cupboards. The collector invites you to explore them as she puts away her work. Their contents are, by turns, awe-inspiring, whimsical, intriguing, and inscrutable. You find blue and purple pearls studded with iridescent bubbles, a recipe for a warming tea, little vials of ink. One cupboard is empty. You can try your hand at arranging its contents. So how cute would this be? It looks like it's from a dollhouse. You put this on your bookshelf, and then you can have little mini versions of things on all of these. I mean, I wish these little, they work. Oh my gosh, those actually open. These drawers even open, you guys. This is so cool. How intricate and how wonderful for things from Birdmoss to keep all of your treasures. I have to use my nails to get these door handles, these door pulls to work, drawer pulls to work. But they do actually work, every single drawer. That is so fantastic and special. I totally want to put that on my bookshelf, even though I don't have any room on my bookshelf, but that is amazing. Let's see what it says along the side. The collector finds comfort in objects and great satisfaction in revisiting her own memories. Instead of a photo album, it's like a memory cabinet. And then it says we get a selection of curios. You find a jumble of glass jars and treasures waiting to be put on display. The collector's methods are mysterious. Why are some items on view in the galleries and others hidden away in back rooms? So I'm not sure. It says a selection of curios. Interesting. I think this might be our like selection of curios. I'm not sure. It does say that we have a stone of design as well. Oh goodness, this is so fun. So this is, let's see, we have a bunch of little bottles. I just dropped one on the ground, but oh, this is our curios that were mentioned on the back. So look at all these little glass jars that you can put specimens in. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 6 of those. Some of them are different sizes. Oh my goodness, I have to put these down. Some of them are a couple different sizes, like this one, and those are the ones that the corks kind of fell out of, but oh my gosh, there's like 8 of those, I think. Here is the little wooden bowl that she was talking about on the list in the back. Here are some of those little like shells. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some green stones. I think that might be the jade chips. I'm not sure about the tiny pumpkin. I haven't found that quite yet. So I don't know what this little, like, I think this might be the wax for our museum tacking down. Jars with cork tops for storing the tiniest of creatures. Oh, the tiny pumpkin. I don't know where the pod is. I'm sure I can find it, but there's supposed to be a little pod. It says yellow shells from the far shore, the Smaradia Rangiana, the wooden bowl, and the wax. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. So I don't know where the tiny pumpkin is. I didn't find the tiny pumpkin, but it doesn't mean it's not here. Oh, I found the tiny pumpkin, you guys. This is so fun. Oh my goodness, my pumpkin, it's like a little, it's from a plant, but it got a little mushed on one side. Oh, so cute. Love the selection of curios. So just a little bag of things that you can arrange in your bookshelf. Then we have the Stone of Design. It says the collector offers you a stone from her pocket to energize your curation. So we have this beautiful blue and white stone. In Birdmoss, sodalite is used to channel artistic expression and to inform the development of big plans. The architects and artisans of Pont Lacuna use the stone's blue and white pigments to create the city's hallmark tile motifs. Your stone has been quickened with salt water to draw inspiration from the sea and its lagoons. We actually got 2 beautiful pieces of this sodalite, so that's kind of fun. And then what else did we get? Specimen labels. This was our specimen labels. The collector wears an apron as she makes her rounds. Its pockets are full of the tools of her trade, writing utensils, a small knife, lengths of string, and specimen labels. You receive a few adhesive tags to mark your own collection. So those are a little bit too big, of course, to go on to the lovely bottles that we got in our assortment, but these are fun. And I guess they're adhesive, so they are really adhesive ephemera, so you can label things. Fun to put into your journal or your day planner as well. Then we have reference books. Oh, so this is so that you can make miniature books to put into your shelves. So we have one, this is like the woman in the tower and the mushrooms of the forest. So you can do, we have 2 of them. So here's the top, and here's the bottom, and you, I think, accordion fold them so you actually have the pages of all of them. So it tells you how to do it. Each book is made of 2 strips of pages. Glue the last page of the first strip back to back with the first page of the second strip. Your book will now have 14 printed pages plus end papers. Cut them out and then wrap each cover around the folded pages. Oh, the covers. Glue the marbled end papers and spine to the inside cover of the book and use a binder clip to hold the book in shape until it dries. So they're telling us how to do the accordion. That is so much fun. So it says the museum's accumulation of scholarly texts rivals that of the city's library. In addition to books that illuminate the museum's holdings, the collector is also partial to books that retell the stories of Birdmoss, personal accounts of historic moments, family traditions, and diaries. I love this. Seeing your interest in the books, the collector leads you down a long hallway and unlocks a door. Before you enter, she says, "This book is very powerful, but I haven't figured out how to use it. I think it's been waiting for you." Oh goodness, this is so that's our DIY project for this time around. And then inside this little matchbox, we have a glimpse of what's to come for the next one, and then a little note from Shannon. So she was telling us there was a little foreshadowing about the book, and then look at this little book charm that we got in that little matchbook. Isn't that cool? So not to not give this box its due, but seriously, this was one of my favorite boxes ever. This little working cabinet and all of these curios and wonderful things. And now we have the next box, which at least I don't have to tell you everything. Oh my gosh, this little guy is so adorable. Okay, so this is, I believe, the December box, the continuation, of course, of that last one from the collector, because there is a book that has been waiting for us. Oh my goodness. The Book of Days. So it's anticipation. They're almost like tarot cards. It says only part of the holdings of the Museum of Recollections are on display to the public. Many of its treasures are collected in a maze of back rooms. At the end of a long corridor is a small chamber. It contains only a desk and a few shelves, plus a clutter of pens, papers, and blotters. Upon the desk is a book. Its mysteries are inscrutable to most, as it waits for a powerful dreamer. And of course, the subscribers are the dreamers. It says the Book of Days will give the right reader glimpses glimpses of the future because it preserves insights into all that has come before, history, folklore, legends, and traditions. Its magic can be unlocked by hopeful expectancy. Anticipation is a potent practice. Love all of that. Let me see what we've got for our little annotated paper. Past, present, and future, gold, blue, and silver. You dream to the Museum of Recollections, and the collector leads you down a hallway. All right, so I'll keep this out in front of me. So I like to, like I said, pull everything out so that we can see what we've got. And hopefully I won't run out of time, but it is getting a little bit close. So first of all, we have the Book of Days. The Book of Days has been anticipating your arrival. It's an actual book, not one that we have to make this time. It includes glimpses of Birdmoss's history and your own, but it is still being written. You are its chosen reader, but you are also destined to become its writer. Challenge yourself to record 1 sentence a day. So basically, they have created this because it says it's the Birdmoss Book of Days for 2025. Look at the interior liner. And then it is a journal. Oh my gosh, it is a Birdmoss journal. So it's December to January. We have our gather paper pen matches, poem. We have all these different things like little assignments. On January 8th, it says find the pebble in your path. Consider the masks you wear for others and find the courage to be your authentic self. And then poems. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. So I wouldn't necessarily use this as my day planner. I mean, you could but you could, because look, there's full page spreads for the calendars each month. Oh, they're beautiful. So we get the artwork, we get the poetry, we get some inspiration, little friends like this little frog. This is so cool, Shannon, that you created this. And you guys, I think you can still get this so that you can start your adventure, not only collecting things to put into your cabinet from the November box, but this one from the December box is just so exciting. And I think it's one of the first times she's created something all brand new just for Birdmoss. We have an old-fashioned pen. This is beautiful. You will also receive a fountain pen with a wood barrel. It says it's been quickened with oats so that it in turn can fortify your plans in written words. It is accompanied by a cartridge of black ink. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is so beautiful. It says quicken your plans is engraved in it in the wood. It is accompanied by a cartridge of black ink as well as a converter, or aka a refillable cartridge, so you can use your own ink. Speak to your pen to assign its work. Oh my gosh, and it screwed the gold, because you guys know I love gold. The gold cap screws on. This is just all so magical and wonderful. There is the ink cartridge. I just found it in here. Then it says we have tea for forecasting. Again, it looks like Birdmoss artistry on the front, or maybe it's just a really good match. It says how to enjoy, but we got some tea. The foxes of Birdmoss, who practice a kind of herbal alchemy, prepare this tea for mapping day and other periods of planning and imaginative thinking. They use black tea for energy, orange for clarity, cinnamon for luck, and safflower for divination. So that's the ingredients and flavors. Drink it or breathe its vapors while reading or writing. The collector treasures the scent of oranges. Then we have, it says Winter Signal, an oracle card draw. Okay. So it's just a mystery, and probably everyone's is different. So we get an oracle card. It says, amongst the papers and books, another message is waiting for you. Every moment has its purpose. It may seem like winter's chill. Stillness is something to endure, but even the dark days bring us wisdom and sometimes beauty. Your card was drawn from the deck and packaged without viewing. You will be the first to know which card was chosen for you. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to hear from the rest of you who subscribe to Birdmoss what your card was. So I just opened it with my letter opener. So oh, this is beautiful. So we were speaking of, I was just saying how things look like tarot cards. So divination card right here. This is a moon with 6 candles around it. It's a beautiful glossy deck too. You can kind of see how glossy it is. It says bathing ritual 6. With you, water spirit, I wash away what no longer serves me and drink in spells that call for healing. I love that intention. And it seems so me because not only is she in a bathtub, well, you guys know I'm not really a bath girl, but I do like cleansing rituals. She's got candles, she's got plants, but she is there with her very, very long black hair sitting in that tub. That is so fun, and I love this as a way of everyone getting a different box. Obviously, she probably had to use several decks to send out boxes to all the subscribers, but it makes it feel so personalized and special. And then finally, we have an embellishing stencil. The collector shares one last gift with you. She gives you a brass device inscribed with images, like all kinds of fun forest creatures, evoking your Birdmoss encounters, past and present. Use it to decorate your journal or letters, or assign a meaning to each of its figures and use them to encode the days in your calendar. Your stencil works best with a well-sharpened pencil or a fine-tipped pen, or use it with paint. It will wipe clean easily. Her people write with glyphs she used to maintain their meanings. It says, and we have a little seal that says, "The water is my cathedral." So past, honor traditional practices. Present, appreciate each moment's purpose. And future, anticipate all that is to come. So you can see some of these little animals and drawings that are on there. It is just so much fun. I wanted to show you the animals. So we have a seal and a ladybug, a turtle, an octopus, some vines, all things to decorate your journal with. And again, it is metal, so it's nice. You can use it. It's not like it will wipe clean if you decide to use paint or if you use pens, for example. So what a lovely continuation, and what a cool thing that she created this book of days for 2025. Beautiful. I wonder if she'll do it every year, but what a fun way to enjoy what you've got. And like I said, there's even beautiful color images in here and all kinds of poems, and an opportunity to use it as your journal, your day planner, or just enjoy it for the poetry and the images inside. Let me know what your favorite item was in the comments below, and I will see you soon in my next unboxing.